Hello everyone, Fred here. Thought I'd do a video on a topic that's floating around this week. It was brought up at the Weight Loss Losers channel, and I see Jane just posted a nice video as well on the topic, and that's around food addiction. Is it true or not? Well, first off, let me say that this is just my opinion. I'm not a doctor and I cannot diagnose any addiction. Please consult your physician for further details. Now, in my own opinion, an addiction is any substance or action that has two things. One, has a negative consequence, and two, is habit forming. So if it falls into both those categories, I think it's an addiction. Without even touching on the food topic yet, there were some discussions around whether you're addicted to water, and I'd have to say any substance that is requirement for life is not an addiction. Let me rephrase that. Any substance required for life, not taken to the extreme, cannot be counted as an addiction. For instance, water. We don't have a choice. Water is a requirement. Air is a requirement. Food, to some extent, is a requirement for life. Now, that being said, there are other things that I'm going to come back to food. That I'm going to put an asterisk by it. See the footnotes at the bottom of the screen for that. We'll come back, because addictions can be substance, they can be actions. For instance, if you're perpetually cleaning your house, and is that an addiction? Well, you have to look at it from my definition. Is a clean house a bad thing? No, obviously it's not. But if you're perpetually cleaning your house and it's become a habit, and perhaps it's taking away from family time, or it's causing you from getting a steady job, and you cannot go a half hour without cleaning your house, or becoming paranoid about a dirty house, then it's an addiction. Addicts can only go a certain period of time before they must have their next fix. So that's another part that you have to consider when classifying addictions. Going back to food. Is food a habit-forming substance? I would have to say yes, it is. Is food capable of having negative consequences? Yes, it is. So is food and can you be addicted to food? Under my classification, I would have to say yes, you can. Let me go to some examples here. I have a friend of mine who was probably, back in the day, I knew him in high school, and we were always good friends. He could eat just about anything. Always ate good portions, good quantities of food. Loved salt. Put salt on everything. And probably weighed 120 pounds wet. Never had a medical issue in his life, and still doesn't. Is he a food addict? No. I can say no by my definition. Does he have a habit forming? No. I would say he didn't have a habit of eating foods. Did he have any negative consequences to his eating large portions? Nope. Never affected him one bit. So I'd have to say, in his circumstance, he was not addicted to food. But for me, my eating large portion sizes has caused me issues. There were points in time where I would have fast food. 15 minutes later, I was craving that fast food again, and I would go get it. And constantly would think about fast food. So I can honestly say, yes, I was definitely addicted to fast food for a period of time and could relapse at any point. So I think there's definitely some foods that are habit forming, and definitely some foods that you could be addicted to after a period of time. So yeah, I think under my definition, my non-medical definition, I think food can definitely be an addiction. But I don't think things like water can be an addiction. I can't classify that, but that's my thoughts on it. And maybe this is a topic for our Proof Weight Loss Surgery Works channel. I'd like to hear how everyone on the channel feels about food addictions. Take care. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.